Be a man.
Experience! Are you with me? Be a man?
Yeah.
You ready to preach? Preacher,
Yep.
what do you do if some girl says you're a nice guy?
Just tell her not all the time, baby.
What do you do if some guy's playing the good guy to you broad on the down low?
Make sure you make him cry in front of your broad. Be a man.
All right.
It's not a world of men.
I want you to be a man.
You could just be a man in this one moment.
I gotta be a man.
Be a man.
It's be a man time.
Be a man. Be a man. Be a man.
Am I supposed to be a man?
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
You can act like a man.
Be a man. I'm a good guy and I'm a bad guy at the same time. I mean,
Exactly, right? Saints and
I'm
sinners.
a fucking cocksucker sometimes. If I fucking like somebody, they're all set for life. If I don't like you, I'll fucking hate you till I die.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
If I like it, I'll do anything for you.
All right.
Do you feel like there's any way back from that, Be a Man? Like, say if you got like a bad impression of someone, are you willing to be like, maybe I was wrong about this guy, and then like,
Yeah, it's happened.
yep,
I mean, whenever I meet somebody, I hate them.
Yeah, they gotta
Until I
earn.
know.
They gotta earn the respect of be a man.
I hate everybody I don't know.
yeah,
I guess some of my friends who are like celebrity ball kissers.
Yeah.
You know, the type that'll go up to a person in a restaurant, which I would never fucking do to anybody. And go, excuse me, I see you're eating, but can you sign my fucking whatever? So one of my friends went up to some asshole actor, okay? And he's saying to me, what a nice guy. He's such a good guy. I go, why? Because he didn't stab you with a fork because you interrupted him while he was eating dinner? No, he was very pleasant. I go, do you know he slaughtered his first family? How do you know he's a fucking good guy? You don't know
no
that.
shit.
He's a good guy.
Nice for 5 seconds.
20 seconds you were with him.
Well, a lot of fans are finding out I'm not a great guy because, it's gotten to the point. All right, Halloween, I'm leaving. I'm dressed undercover with a black baseball hat on normal, leaving with my girl, and just about out of the outskirts, all the madness. There's kids walking by. I say, "Hey, be a man." Well, hey, what's up? Like 20 seconds later, someone comes from behind and grabs my left shoulder and yanks me back. And I was like, get your fucking hands off. He's like, oh, be a man. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Get away from me. I went nuts.
You see that? They think they can take fucking liberties with be a man.
Exactly.
People coming, I'm sitting there eating, and people sitting down next to me. Sit right at the table. Can I get an autograph? Oh, no, I'm eating. Wait till after I eat.
doing
Fuck
the
you.
thing.
And my girl's like, be nice to the fans. I am nice to the fans.
You should throw the fucking food at them. They
But
probably
it's like, I would never do that.
But here's the thing with you, though. Whatever you do to them, they'll love it. They'll think it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Say you smack them, they'll want another one. Say you throw the food at them, they'll go, this is fucking great.
Well, my cousin Tony Saragusa, who just passed away we were with him the week before he passed. He, we're down at the casino, and I was getting mobbed down there in Florida, and one kid was aggressive. I was kind of a douchebag to him, and he kept around. He was like, "Hey, you got to be nice to everybody. One bad guy is going to go back and give you all kinds of bad publicity." And I was like, "Who cares?"
It's tough in the moment, and that's kind of like the crux of like this whole episode is if you're a good guy, can you still be a good guy and do bad things?
How about a fucking...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Tony Soprano.
Right, I was gonna say a mob guy.
Yeah.
He's good all day. Then he goes out, kills the guy. It only took 5 minutes.
Yeah,
but he's
exactly.
a good guy most of the day.
Yeah. 23 hours, 55 minutes is a
Yeah,
great
some
guy.
people, right? Well, my behavior has been very fucking erratic over the years. I've been both good, bad, and fucking downright weird.
Oh yeah.
I think it's an Italian
It
thing.
is. So one chick used to say to me, they're trying to find something good in you. They look at you. She looks at you. She goes, you got a good core. I go, what the fuck's that mean? Somewhere inside you, there's good in there.
It's like someone renewing houses and they're like, it has good bones.
Yeah, good. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's like real sugar coating. Everything sucks, but it's got good bones.
Oh yeah.
You got a good core, right? I mean, it's buried deep within the fucking earth, but you got something.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm kind of both. I'm a good guy and a bad guy. I mean, if you cross me, I never forget. I'm like a fucking elephant.
Within seconds, you can go from fucking good to bad.
Yes.
Right?
I'm fucking top of the world, then I want to kill somebody 10
Next
seconds
thing you know,
later.
somebody's on the fucking ground.
Yeah. Be a bad guy, but don't hide it or have any regrets. Be a man.
Be a man. Do you look at a good guy like he's a pussy?
It depends who the guy is. Some guys are good guys and pussies, and some guys are just good guys and they're not.
Okay, but what?
John's a good guy. He's not a pussy.
No.
Yeah.
A guy that's like over the top, for example, I went to this car dealership years ago, and the guy literally, his business card said, Bob the Nice Guy Griffin. And he'd come up to you just like the card going, hey, how you doing? Yeah. No, is he a good guy?
Yeah.
To me, he was a fucking asshole.
A salesman.
Just because you're shaking hands off the hip.
This doesn't make you a good guy, Bob. I'm sorry. Your card says good guy, but I ain't fucking mine. I think you're an asshole.
And isn't that like it's like fucking like FBI intelligence is like kind of like a poker tell. If somebody says, "Oh, hey, I'm a good guy,"
right?
You're probably a piece of shit.
If somebody's too good, like all the time, they're a little bit aggravating to guys like me and Be a Man. Probably even to yourself because it's not realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, what man in this day and age, and in all days and age, doesn't have a fucking hair across his ass? There's a saying you don't hear much anymore. What's wrong with him? Oh, he's got a hair across his ass. Oh, really? Oh, fuck yeah, you better stay away from him.
Oh, yeah, he can shoot up a fucking school, whatever he wants to do. He's got a hair across his ass.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I didn't try to picture it visually. Like, well, hair across your ass. Is that the big deal?
I know.
Of course, all of our conversations are going to go into pee-pee and poo-poo, but like sometimes like I get like these weird sharp pains in my anus, and I feel like that's what it is. Like it's not directly on the hole; it's just like kind of like a mismatched fucking
nerve?
like
a
no,
nerve?
like an ass hair, like kind of like reverse Velcro,
An unsettled ass hair.
yeah. An unruly ass
You know,
hair.
there's like a stone in your shoe. It just puts a little fucking anger in your face.
Yeah, that's. I think we answered our own question, John.
Well, you know something? I remember when I used to go to the Stoneham schools and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the mothers, you know what she said? I found like QT. You go, John, he always looks mad. I go, fuck you. I go, it's true, but fuck you though for saying that.
No, but
You have a
isn't
lot in
that
your mind.
Right,
Isn't
exactly.
that better? Don't you attribute the guy that looks like he has a hair across his ass, the guy that's sitting there with the scowl on his face, just judging the fucking landscape? Doesn't he seem more trustworthy than the guy that's Bob the Nice Guy that's like, howdy, neighbor, do, 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 do,
Right.
do.
I know.
And
People
he's walking-
always tell me smile.
Why?
Exactly, right.
People
Yeah,
always
yeah.
smile. Go
I've
fuck
heard
yourself.
that too.
I always love that
hate that.
in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Smile. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the worst things you can say to a miserable person with a scowl when somebody comes up and you go, smile. They should be fucking KO'd right on the spot. I don't like that.
That's the equivalent of fucking calm down.
Yeah.
It's the
So what,
same
you
thing.
give a
It's like, dude, go fuck yourself.
If I smile or not. The fuck you care? Get out of here.
You know, we may be friends, we may be whatever, but you do not have the power to fucking control me by saying words.
And the Italians, if you had the puss, you're the one thing. He has the vunja.
Yeah, the funja.
They go,
The
"What's up?
vunja.
You see him over there? Which one is he? The guy with the vunja.
the puss on.
Yeah.
He's had a fucking funja on his face all night.
Yeah, you pan down the row, you see smile. Go, I think I know who you mean.
I don't get that from you. You always, since I've known you, you've always been a good
Well,
man.
you know this? It's the bipolar.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have more of an inner funja.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
You're an inner funja guy.
I'm known to have the puss around the house with my family, you know, the people most important to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm nice to strangers.
Yeah.
That type.
If you can't be a cunt to the people you love, then why are we here?
No shit.
I hope you think I walk around with a scowl.
You certainly do, be a man.
Good.
That's not even a conversation worth having.
You know, my son, he's always saying to me, for example, he thinks I have multiple personalities. And maybe I do. I don't know. But he attributes it to when I fell on the ice on my head a couple of winters ago. He goes, ever since you fell on your head, you've been different. I go, I don't buy it.
Which son, the oldest or youngest?
No, the young one.
He's perceptive, huh?
Yeah, I
Took
go,
that way?
you
Wow.
really think so?
He's a smart kid.
He goes, no, I'm telling you, you were different before you banged your head. Now you're a little volatile. We don't know what we're going to get.
A little bit off.
Yeah, and it could be true.
This is a great plot for like a thriller movie. That's like some sort of like thriller, light horror type of movie.
Right.
Yeah, you're the guy, you're just regular guy. You slip, you do a fucking Home Alone on the ice, and now you're a fucking maniac.
Right, but only when you want to be.
Yeah.
It could be a ruse. Maybe it's all fake. Say, oh, ever since he banged his head. Yeah, but no. But he's
Isn't that nice though? Always kind of having that ailment on reserve. You know, it's like going through the fucking airport scanner and be like, "Yeah, I have plates on my head."
That's true. There's nothing like the plate in the fucking head.
Teddy Green.
Teddy Green.
Teddy
Don
Green.
Zimmer had a plate in his fucking head too.
Yeah, he had a second one after fucking Pedro fucking
You know what's
yard
funny?
sailed him.
I remember these people used to want to get sympathy when they say, no, hey, wait a minute. No, the guy has a plate in his head. I go, give a fuck what he's got in his head. What do I care? Got a plate in his head. What do you mean? A fucking dish?
I once saw a guy get knocked out cold by this dude that was on steroids that got out of a coma 2 days before he was in the room. And he was talking shit, and he was like, Johnny, I'm telling you, you keep talking shit, I'm going to knock you the fuck out and put you in another coma.
Coma
And
or
he's
no
like,
coma? He knocked him out.
Oh, yeah, he knocked him out. And as soon as he hit the ground, I jumped over his lifeless body like I just saw a fucking murder. And I was halfway down the stairs, and I heard him. He's like, you motherfucker.
That's cold-blooded, man, to punch out a guy that was just fucking revived from a coma.
It's like hitting someone with glasses.
Now, you see, that's a bad thing. I don't know if it's the bad guy in day-to-day life, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, is it bad to use somebody's greatest fear, you know, as a motivation tool? You know, like in that case, it's like, hey, you don't want to go back to Coma Town. Watch your fucking mouth, or else you're going back to Comaville.
So you think that last coma was something? You should see the fucking coma I'm gonna put you in, you motherfucker. You when you get hit with one of be a man's fucking mouths. You'd be fucking your skull will be caved in.
Be a good guy, only when it benefits you. Be a man.
Do you guys think that, like, the good guy is a sucker? Somebody that's so good that they do shit, they'll, like, you meet them the first time, and they're like, yeah, borrow my Cadillac. You know, like, do shit like that. Yeah, I'll lend you money and never ask you for it back. You know, to, like, do you feel like you're a bad guy by taking advantage of a stupid person?
Well, I mean, I never took advantage of it, but the nicest guy in the world was my uncle. He was happy, he was religious, helped everybody, lived to be 107. Never got
shit.
married.
Yeah.
That's why right there.
Nicest guy in the
you
world.
That is why.
You nailed the reason why he lived to be 107.
He had polio when he was a kid.
So he shook that right off.
Yeah. Nicest guy in the world. Was an artist, happy, religious.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking
You know, he
was
was
a
a lot of
sweetheart.
friends. He was fucking up until the last couple months of his life.
It doesn't pay to really be a good guy. For example, okay, your uncle, he went to church, you paid for him. Say you're a married guy, you're a fucking Bill, he goes to church, he used the collection plate, he does Little League there. Bill was at church, he get hit by a fucking bus, he's dead.
Yeah.
The other guy's a fucking punk, he lives to be fucking 95. You know what I mean? It doesn't pay.
Oh, yeah. He lived in a rooming house, but he donated 75% of his paycheck to fucking homeless children.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah,
Where did it get you?
It's crazy.
A lot of good guys bite the fucking dust, man.
Yeah. They do.
They're depriving themselves of fun
It's-
by being too good.
Exactly. How about dudes that played the good guy with broads? Almost like
Well, that's
the
how, like I always say, you got to play the part to get the piece,
Yeah.
right?
You coined that phrase, be a man.
You can be a good guy, just don't get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
You know, just don't anyone fucking push you around.
At least have the fucking balls at some point to not be a good guy. Like, say you're doing all the right thing and things still aren't going your way.
Yeah.
And you continue to fucking do the same thing. I can't respect that. You must lash out.
A lot of guys, they fucking let their broads walk all over them for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Never.
In public. I mean, a lot of shit
Oh.
goes on behind closed doors that, you know,
Right.
your good friends and family goes through, but no one else does. But everyone else will see how the broad treats a guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's sickening, you know?
And that was my thing because, like, I mean, I've said it before. I've definitely been with broads and have been in situations where I did not feel like I was the man in the situation. Like, there was things that I did where I was like, I felt like I was enabling the person, and it backfired and fucked me.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
fuck
didn't
that.
stick to my gun.
You need to be so unpredictable to your bride when you're on a date. She's on fucking pins and needles and has an awful time because your behavior's so erratic and fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know what's going to happen. That's what you want.
You'll leave them wanting for more.
Remember the wrestler? He was the unpredictable Johnny Rods.
The best.
He was 0 and 100. He lost but he was unpredictable, they said. But something like that when you're out, people don't know what they're going to get from you.
Yep.
You don't want to be fucking predictable. You don't know if I have a fucking Uzi on me or whatever I'm doing, right?
Be a good guy in public and a bad guy whenever you can get away with it. Be a man.
What really makes a bad guy? Like, to the point where
well,
you're like,
Anyone who abuses kids or children or hits women,
Yeah.
that's fucking, you're a fucking motherfucker, piece of shit.
That sucks.
You know?
They have to be fucking
Yeah.
penalized.
Rapists.
Yeah.
You know, people who take advantage of like
Scumbags.
disabled people.
Right.
You know, people like that, they're just fucking bad guys. And you meet an asshole like that, you're like, their fucking parents suck too.
Yeah, that's pure
teach 'em any
fucking
better.
evil
Yeah.
bad guys.
Oh,
They
yeah,
really
that's-
should be punished.
Yeah.
But somebody that's a little off their fucking rocker occasionally, you know what I mean, a little volatility, it doesn't make you a fucking bad guy.
yeah.
know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
especially now, fucking in 2022, you're a bad guy if you have a different opinion than me.
Right.
If our opinions vary, you're fucking bad. If I like Trump and you don't, I'm a fucking bad
Yeah,
guy
you're no
that
good.
we shouldn't talk to anymore.
Don't vote, be a man.
Right.
That's right.
Like Madoff, he was a fucking bad guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking conniving,
You know, those kind of
Twat.
guys, they suck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We
yeah.
want them fucking dead.
fucking fleecing old ladies of their money.
Yeah.
They're fucking
You know what I
cocksucker.
mean? I mean, it's okay if you fleece them for a few bucks
Yeah,
here
a
and
few
there,
bucks.
but not
Yeah.
the whole
Bucks.
fucking pot.
Yeah, exactly. You can always rationalize why to be a bad guy sometimes, can't you,
Yeah.
John?
Yeah. Oh,
You can
yeah.
always rationalize.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what
I
has
have
to
been a bad
happen for you to like kind of have that thing in your head, like to flip the switch to be like, all right, I was the good guy, now the bad guy's coming.
Well, if people don't act normal like I think they should act, right?
Right, the way we want them to
you
act.
know, there's a fucking certain code you have to live by, a certain way to act.
Yeah.
I mean, if fucking, I hate like, even before this whole be a man thing happened, I hate people that come on too strong.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
want to fucking kill 'em. It's like, calm, just take it down a notch.
You have to get close to your
Yeah,
space
yeah,
and
get-
shit and
get
all
away
that.
from me.
I don't go for that
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
Now, there's people like in my territory where I live, I'll put it that way loosely, in case they're listening. I want them to think I'm a bad guy because it's so off on the wrong foot and has been for years now.
Yeah.
The looks that go back and forth, they think they're better than me or holier than thou, whatever. Now I relish the fact that they probably think I'm like some fucking bad guy. And you know something? I like that role with them.
Yeah.
You'd rather be respected and loved.
Right, yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Look at fucking Pablo Escobar. He thought he was, but he thought he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't think there was anything wrong with what he was doing.
Yeah, he was like buying people houses.
Yeah.
Like that, like there's entire neighborhoods that still to this day are there because fucking Pablo fucking built those houses.
Like you said, be a man. The rationalization.
Yeah.
He figured, what do you mean? I have my own army. The government has their army. We're fighting. So what?
So like good people can do bad shit, but bad people can also do good shit.
Like Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
He used to buy little old ladies fucking breakfast, so he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Fucking scum of the earth.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking bad on the list
Fucking
of
rat.
legit fucking bad guys. He's a real bad guy.
Yeah.
How about the celebrity good guys? Like somebody like Bono, somebody like fucking like
man.
Bon Jovi. You know, he has that restaurant that fucking
Irritating.
serves homeless people. I wish the worst things on them.
How about some of the ones that they try to come across as the good guys and they're douchebags?
Yeah, like Bono, those kind of guys irritate the fuck out of me. Get the fuck out of here, okay? I don't like any of that. But at least with Jerry Lewis from the fucking telethon,
Yeah.
you knew he was an asshole.
Yeah.
He was trying. See, this guy, he was trying to do something nice, but you knew he was a prick.
Yes.
Most of the other time, right?
Yeah.
But he did a nice thing. He tried to do the fucking telethon. Bono's holier than thou. Those type of people.
Oh,
They go
yeah.
fuck
Well,
themselves.
they try to push your agenda on you, like all these, and it's
There you go.
that's the thing I can't stand.
It's the agenda.
Yeah.
But now in fucking 2022, that makes you a bad guy.
to push the agenda on you.
Yeah, if you're
Well,
pushing
things
your
are going the other way then, because
Oh, yeah.
usually the ones that are pushing the agenda are so far to the left. It's
Yeah.
sickening. You know.
They seem to be the ones who get the traction and get what they want out of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other agenda, oh, fuck you. That's why you need tribal fiefdoms. You got to be the king of your own little fucking tribe.
Yeah.
Like, say there's a fucking pack of like 50 years, whatever, and they go, see him? He's the fucking elder. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least you're the king of your own fucking castle, king of your own court, your
Yeah.
village, whatever. Mm-hmm. And you're not like, see, the society is large. You get lost and be a little fucking shit bum.
Yeah. How about stealing? Do you think, like, because it's like a sin that it makes you a
What do you
bad
mean?
guy?
I
if
never
you do
stole
it?
anything in my life.
It depends. There's a lot of gray area there, too.
Yeah,
you know
there
what I mean?
is. Like,
Who
so-
would you
Depends who you,
steal?
who you're
Right.
stealing from. You're stealing from someone who got no money. You're stealing from some multi-millionaire or
Right.
some corporations.
That I don't mind
I
because
mean-
you could really rationalize and peel it all back to go, well, they're stealing my tax. They're taking my tax money
Yeah, no
and
shit.
giving it to who they want to give it to.
Yeah.
That's stealing in my mind.
Yeah.
So you go, fuck this. I'm going to steal a book. It doesn't really equate. You got to steal from the right people. I'm all for stealing
Yeah.
if it's from the right people.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, you don't steal from fucking friends or fucking
Yeah.
family or anything
No.
like
Right,
that. You steal from people.
Steal from
like,
steal from your enemies. Be a man.
exact. Steal from your fucking enemies. That's what it is. It's like a pot shot. It's like, you're a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna take something from you. It's like, I do not feel guilty fucking sticking an 18 pack of batteries up my sleeve every time I go to fucking Walmart.
Well, look at the fucking epidemic in
Do you steal
society.
Walmart?
Oh yeah, all the
Still
time.
afraid, man.
Still?
They have too many
Yeah.
cameras. Really? Still get away with it?
To me, it's not worth it. Hey, let's put it this way: if I could steal whatever I could in the world and get away with it, I would. If I could kill
True.
somebody, I would.
Well,
if I knew I was going to get
yeah.
away with it. But there's cameras everywhere. You can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You can't
afraid
do
of.
anything anymore.
See, in Los Angeles, and if you're a certain type, you can walk out with a fucking TV or whatever. They won't bother you.
Oh.
Guys like us, they'll fucking wrestle you to the ground over a pack of fucking batteries.
Isn't that going on in New York a little
yeah,
bit too?
smash and grab.
Is that
Yeah.
going on? Is that going on in New York a lot?
Yeah, yeah. How about you're an old school fucking ham and egg thief, right? You get this grand plan like fucking Home Alone. You pencil it out. You want to rob the fucking store of the cash register to make a scared fucking $500, and then these smash and grab packs that go into a fucking jewelry store take $2 million. There, what are you doing, pal? Get with the fucking times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a guy trying to make an honest living. Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I'd steal from. I haven't stole from Walmart, but I would. I don't
Oh,
care
yeah,
about them.
I
They
do
don't
all the
bother me.
time.
Yeah, they're not
Convenience
good.
stores, like a 7-Eleven or something like that. Like, I'm not paying that for beef jerky. That's
No.
going right up my fucking sleeve.
Right.
Well, I was wondering why it tasted so good just now because it was stolen.
Yeah, that's right.
Whenever something's stolen, it always tastes better.
Yeah.
It feels better if you put it on.
The older you get, when you realize how corrupt and fucked up everything is, really, you could make a case that anything fucking goes. As
Yeah.
long as you can survive without being a total fucking degenerate. Anything goes.
I love to keep my cases of water in the carriage and don't tell them about it.
Oh, I do
'cause,
that.
yeah.
That's
You know what's a good move?
Tastes so much better, that water.
You know, it's a great move when I used to buy greeting cards, which, I don't really like to buy them. You put them in the carriage. Those are like $5-6 a piece.
That's crazy.
You throw the fucking water on top of the greeting cards on the bottom. You grab a quick $15 and fucking
Whoa.
greeting cards.
That's a nice
You know,
move.
oh, yeah.
I'm going to do
Foolproof.
that later on.
And then if you're caught, which you never would be, you go, huh? What?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I was in a coma last week.
I think anything that you're getting juiced big money on a stupid thing, you have the right to steal.
It's a rebuttal.
It
I
is.
disapprove of this price.
It's a protest.
It really is. Take to the fucking streets.
Steal silverware at the fucking restaurant. Be a man.
That's right.
I do. I take silverware if I like a nice steak knife. It's up the sleeve, man.
Steak knives.
That's easy.
One of my greatest restaurant thiefdom that I did, I was wearing shorts. I was at the Yard House where they have those long
Oh, yeah.
fucking yard pint glasses.
yeah.
I stuck one in my fucking pants wearing shorts and fucking kind of like puffed up my shirt and walked out like the fucking Tin Man.
Nice.
And fucking tucked up fucking yarder.
I was there last night, as a matter of fact.
No shit.
Yes.
You know what's a fun steal? You know how Starbucks lays out the shit you order online? Oh. You just go in and take somebody's stuff. It's a grab bag. You don't really know what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
But you just walk in. You know how they lay it all laid out? Because you ordered online. And you just fucking, like, you go like this. You grab a bag and a fucking cup. You get your car and say, what did I get today? Some of those things, like, say, like that kind of stealing. Say you went in there with good intentions and you didn't really think about stealing, but then you saw that fucking bag there. And you go, fuck it. You make the move and you're out of there.
Oh yeah.
Then you sit in the car for 1 second. You have self-loathing. You go, fuck it, but I did it. What do I got? What do I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like other people's food tastes better. It's like, oh, I wouldn't have got this.
How about you insult the guy who you didn't like his order? You this fucking jerk. What do you get this for?
This piece of shit. He got plain
free.
tacos.
Look what he got, honey. How about I get the fucking beef burrito? This guy got fucking like chicken, all fucking diet food. Jerk.
I mean, if you're hungry and you're stealing, I lived in a place where I fucking went to a supermarket, and that's how I ate. I shoplifted from there daily.
Yeah.
Because I had no other fucking
You
options.
used to do that in college. I lived off campus. We'd go in a duffel bag, the Big Y out in Western Mass.
Load it up.
40 years ago. There's no cameras.
Ah.
Fucking load it up, walk out of there with fucking 10 steaks and everything else.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I
So
was always
satisfying.
my move was always the tucking the pants into the shoe and then opening the fly and sticking everything down the pant legs and distributing it evenly. That was my move.
It's a good
We used to. I used to work in the cafeteria at school, and we used to sneak in the dormitory, the girls' dormitories upstairs. There's a way to sneak in underneath and get back up into the cafeteria. We used to steal we'd have 5-gallon things of chocolate milk, 5-pound things of peanut butter, big things of fluff.
It's fucking awesome, man. Yeah. We stole heavily.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
I mean, like for example, she orders the food, it's $150, $200 a shopping thing. You don't think I'd like to steal fucking half of it and cut my bill in half? What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Because then you turn around and go like this. Well, they don't have to charge me $15 for a steak. I was going to pay $12 just for the $15. You're being punished. I'm taking it for nothing.
Well, when the guy goes shopping, they usually spend half of what a woman spends.
It's true.
Women don't care. It's your money. They'll be in there just spend
Yeah.
everything off the rack. Be a bad guy, because chicks love bad boys. Be a man.
What makes a good broad and a bad broad?
I like whores.
You like it? Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there.
The dirtier the better, right?
The filthier the better.
How many guys out there have I fucked your wife or your girlfriend? You don't even know. All right? You got a bad girl, but she's good.
But she's good in my book.
Yeah.
Imagine the girl laying in bed, say the husband's a good guy. He's all smiling.
Oh yeah.
He's laying there waiting on the wife, and she's thinking to herself, little is this boob know I just fucked Be A Man. In the back of a car, no less.
I just blew this guy behind the gas station because he robbed a 7-Eleven.
Right.
Well, guys are fucking whores. We're all whores. But if it's a girl, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Does it make him a bad girl? I don't know.
Well, they'll tell you they can't help it. They'll say, why can't we be like you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every now and then you'll hear guys say,
Well,
she's a good broad. She's like a guy.
Well, she's holding the goods, though.
They got the goods.
They get the goods, So
They got the goods.
keep their
They
legs
go.
crossed.
Right.
Us guys are being extinct.
They wield a lot of
Right?
power.
Yes. Right.
You know what I mean?
How many wars?
But like
because-
in a broad's eyes, like fucking like a bad guy is cool until he's really fucking bad. You know, it's
Right.
like the surface bad stuff. So it's like, what really is fucking bad? It's like,
Yeah, it's a lot of broads you hear about it. They're in love with the bad boy. That's why I'm going to get a
They
fucking
love
neck
bad
tattoo and see if I can attract. Say, look at that bad boy with a neck tattoo. I'm going to go with him.
but those broads seem more normal than fucking, oh, I met this guy Doug at my community outreach program, and he's always bringing Meals on Wheels to elderly and doing this and that. Oh, my pussy is fired up. You never hear that.
No.
You never hear people fucking getting like torqued up over a good guy, but the bad guy gets the fucking juices loose.
This guy
yeah.
just smashed the fucking through a boulder through a window. Oh god, yeah.
Give me a fucking ShamWow to dry up my twat.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds erotic.
Yeah, no. The bottom line is it really doesn't pay to be a good guy overall.
Yeah.
You can be a little good or good when you got to be, but to be just Mr. fucking good guy, you're not doing the right
Nice
thing.
guys finish last.
They do.
I mean, there's certain things that I've done where, like, I like to justify in my own brain when a good thing happens, like, oh, that's a karma point. I got a point because of that fucking crazy thing that I never should have did years and years ago. I let that thing fucking fly, so now I'm getting repaid.
Well, then, the whole thing, when you realize what happens in life, I remember a few years ago, the top AIDS researcher who was 1 second away from having a fucking cure was killed in a plane crash. He was the nicest guy on weekends. He fucking coached his son's baseball to this. What the fuck? When you start seeing this, you go, wait a minute. What am I being a good guy for?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck's going to happen to me?
I mean, and of course you see a million times fucking on Netflix and all that shit watching these documentaries. I watched one that was a nurse that was killing people.
Oh, right.
That was and everyone was like, he was the nicest guy.
I know, I love that. He's a nice guy.
He was
Every time something happens in a neighborhood, like someone gets murdered, they're interviewing the neighbors. Yeah, I don't understand. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
I can't. In the acting community, say on social media, any of these fucking local Yahoo actor types, they meet some actor, whatever, like kind of what I was alluding to before. Say they met the guy in passing for like a second, they go, he is the nicest fucking guy.
You met him for 30 seconds.
Ben Affleck is so nice. He had a no eye contact policy, but he made eye contact with me. And I felt it. I think he did too. He's a nice guy.
Does he
hate
have that policy?
I don't know. Probably. He looks like he would. But you know what I'm saying? No, like that use that as an example.
No, what's her name did? Ellen.
Oh yeah, no
That
eye
cunt
contact.
on TV. Be a good guy, only if it's going to help you get in a broad's pants. Be a man.
Being somebody that has a difference in opinion, especially on social media, you are defriended, you are forgotten, you are booted off the fucking island.
Fucking canceled.
You are
ostracized.
dead in my eyes. Like
Because a lot of guys acting like broads.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the people that do that, they're the bad ones, obviously.
Yes.
And you're right. There should be fucking pushback. Never apologize. That's one thing about Trump. He may be getting more fucked up by the day, whatever he's doing, right? But he doesn't say he's sorry.
No.
Ever.
He never
He
apologized
doubles
once.
down. He keeps, they say when you dig a hole, throw the shovel away? He keeps fucking digging. He doesn't even, I like that.
And that's a very manly quality.
That is. It really
Because
is.
how many, all of us, if you're a man, chances are you've dug yourself into a shitty hole.
Oh, yeah.
And like when you decide to just keep going down that fucking rabbit hole, that's fucking kamikaze right there.
That's why in those movies when the guy gets the fucking electric chair and they go, fuck you.
Yeah.
I like them guys. You know what I mean? Or when they're about to get hung. Any last words? I'm sorry. They go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Those are,
Do you have any last words? Fuck your mother.
I think John Wayne Gacy, well, he sucks though. He said, kiss my ass.
What about guys that played a good guy to your broad?
That's sneaky.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
They're planting the seed just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case there's a chance behind your back or if you know with the broad.
And I'm
That's a
sorry,
sneaky
it
move.
really doesn't matter the friend, like your relationship with the friend, even if it's your best friend, whatever the fuck the case is. Just anybody that talks to your girl in a certain tone, you're just like kind of.
Especially if it's about you. We've touched upon this once before.
yeah.
That's a backdoor man. That will not be tolerated.
I used to have fucking like girlfriends that would have like the platonic male friend and be like,
No
"Oh
such
yeah,
thing.
we're gonna go out and have drinks and go to the movies," and I'm like, "Who the fuck else is going?"
You know what's funny? Guys like you and me and this fucking celebrity fucking lifestyle. With the wives and all that, you can't have a fucking a girl that's a friend.
Oh yeah, no.
But a big fat fucking asshole. Oh, that's nice. They're friends.
yeah.
Then because they know your history, they know everything about you.
Yeah.
They go, oh no, you can't be friends with a fucking woman. Because they know you'll take a pipe job from anything that fucking breathes. That's the problem.
It's not the problem. It's just the truth.
Then you say, I can't help it.
Yeah.
How can you do that to me? As if you were bad to do that to them. But when you were doing it, you didn't think you were being so bad. You just wanted something, and then they turned into you being bad toward them.
Or the vaunted, I thought you were a good guy.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
How could you do this? I thought you were a good guy.
Be a man. I think you got to be a good guy and a bad guy at the same time. You got to be in them. You can't be too good. You can't be too bad. You got to kind of play it in the middle. Sometimes you be overly good. Other times you could be real bad when you have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a yin yang, like a split personality. When you're walking down the street, you're a good guy, but within a split second, you can turn into a fucking bad guy if you need to.
Yeah.
Things can change.
And then it all depends on one's interpretation of a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of maneuverability in there somewhere, right?
Are you a good guy or a bad guy? I think the answer for everyone should be, I'm a man. I play right in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. We fucking boiled it right down to the fucking essence. What do you want me to be, baby?
That's right.
I hope you enjoyed the
Be a man.
Experience.